When students arrive at the Monte Blanco camp in Bolivia, they embark on an adventure that touches the lives of over 5,000 junior high and high school campers every year. Christian camps like these are still uncommon in Latin America, especially camps with an emphasis on fun and games. The campus dates back to 1952, when New Tribes Mission established the Tambo boarding school for missionary children. Tim Ramsey attended Tambo in the 1960s, while his missionary parents worked with the primitive Ayore tribe. And today, as president of LATCOM Mission, Ramsey has taken his old mission school campus and turned it into one of Latin America's model Christian camps. Over the past 10 years, Monte Blanco has become a magnet for campers.
We use food, fun, and fellowship, which are really the three primary reasons any youth or kid goes to camp. They don't go for their spiritual needs or because, I have a driving desire to accept Jesus Christ.
The fun and fellowship include outdoor games and team-building competitions, all focused on a single objective.
The time they get off the bus until they get back on the bus to leave our facility, every activity they're in has a purpose, has a significance that is working together to draw them towards a decision moment, whether to accept Christ or to reconcile their lives with Him.
And change does happen as up to 300 campers at a time experience Monte Blanco's mixture of fun and spirituality. Berea Christian School is one of many schools in Santa Cruz that send students to Monte Blanco. Principal Samuel Correa says that a highlight for many of his students is the bonfire.
They really remember is going up the mountain. They remember that moment when they're on the mountain, at the bonfire, when they sing. Those are times they'll never forget, and they talk about all the time, because they say on that mountain they talk to me from the Word of God.
The same message is reinforced during chapel and other camp activities. And when students make a spiritual commitment here, it doesn't take long for their families back home to notice the difference.
The parents say, "What's happened to our son? What have you done?" Because we see them changed, because they come and hug their parents. They come to tell them, "Dad, Mom, we love you. I love you." Or they come to ask forgiveness of their parents.
Changed attitudes also help improve school performance.
They are much more responsible, much more dedicated. They do their homework. They do better in their tests. They get along better with their teachers. So they have a better climate for fully developing themselves.
Other principals have told Ramsey of similar changes in their schools. One reported,
"Our grades went up. We saw a drop in drug use and rebellion in our schools. We actually witnessed the dramatic change of some of the worst youth leaders in our school who accepted the Lord at Monte Blanco and came back and influenced their own peers to a whole different way of living life."
The success of this Bolivian camping project has created new opportunities, motivating the Monte Blanco staff to take Christian camping on the road or up the river.
Up the Amazon to a small town where over 300 and some youth came together for a camping conference. And our staff ran a camp very similar to what we run here for them.
As Monte Blanco expands its influence, Ramsey and the staff hope that many more Christian leaders will develop camping programs as an effective instrument for transforming Latin America's youth. Stan Jeter, CBN News.